Howdy howdy, this is Ethan Bonreal back at it again, and we are playing more Mother 3. So last time we were here, we took Duster through Osohe Castle, we beat a ghost composer's ass for some reason, and now we're here. We're trying to figure out what the hell we were even here for. This time around, we're going to actually find the treasure of Osohe Castle and report back to our father to figure out what the hell he even wanted with this thing. There's a very delicately crafted vase here. Well, goddamn. That definitely is a shiny object. You got the Noble Spittoon. And that means we can get our asses on up out of here. So we're going to actually take a rest on these pillows real quick. And make sure we're nice and healthy. And we're gonna head back outside. You're fully revitalized. So you may or may not be wondering what's been going on with me. I haven't recorded anything in a long time, and that's okay. I haven't felt like it. That's really the short answer. I wish I could say work has been especially crazy. I wish I could say that, you know, something has been going on in my life, but I just haven't really felt like it. I haven't been very motivated to do anything really too out there lately. But what I am motivated to do now, that it is 3 a.m., is do a little bit of recording, I guess. So I'm going to aim to try to do 4 or 5 parts in this one session. And old Nippolite here is giving us a key so that we can move on up out of here and go back to our father. But that gives me time, as we do all of this, to chat with you more. So again, I'm aiming at recording maybe 4 or 5 parts here in one sitting, and then I'll just start releasing them. I've had mixed feelings about doing YouTube stuff. And honestly doing anything that requires me to have responsibility. If you remember, I actually do stuff for the Super Smash Bros. Community I'm a part of, and I'm kind of getting a little bit ready to stop doing that as much. I've already slowed down and not done quite as much as I used to, but I think that, I don't know, I think I just really am not super satisfied with a lot of things. I'm not unhappy, but I'm not happy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of think I'm trying to search to have a little bit more control over the relationships I have with people. And speaking of relationships I have with people, I have to go visit some people now that it's daytime. So we got Boney the dog here. You were a former party member. And we have Lucas. You're in Super Smash Bros. Maybe I should have gone with Klaus. Alright, so the reason I'm doing this is just, in case you're physically watching this, whenever I play Let's Plays, I get annoyed when they don't, like, keep us caught up with all the characters. Like, in a JRPG, when they're going around the field, I'm like, okay, all these characters, like, have names and shit, and you've done stuff. Do they have, like, updated dialogue? So, I'm gonna, like, read a few of them. Lucas hasn't left his house since then. I hope he's alright. So, Lucas is still mourning his brother's passing and his mother's passing as well. And I'm not going to read all the dialogue, but again, I'll show you what some things are doing. You can decide to look at the screen if you want to, and I'll point out anything that's, like, kind of out there. In the meantime, we're just going to do one quick lap, and then we'll move on with the game. But like I said, I don't know. I think I'm trying to shore up the relationships I have with people, and have relationships that, are a little bit more fulfilling. I don't know. I think one of the things too is that I don't know. I wish I could put a word to what I'm trying to say. But I think I tend to do a lot of the heavy lifting in most of the relationships I'm in. Familial, romantic, or otherwise. And sometimes I just get really tired of it. This is almost a similar feeling to what I was having when I was doing the LGBT group by the end of it, where I was like, man, I'm just really constantly doing a lot for other people. And I can tell since then I've honestly gotten a lot more selfish since I graduated college because of that experience, where it's just like, you know, having to play the peacemaker so frequently, or having to just really help grown adults, like, not implode in on themselves or be rude or cruel to other people because of their own insecurities. I don't know, I'm very tired a lot of times. So I think I'm just trying to be a little bit more selective of who I give time to. And then honestly, I have a lot of trouble finding people who really get me. And I don't think people are supposed to 100% get you, but sometimes it's just very, very tiring. Like being the understanding one regularly instead of being understood. In any case, we have made our way back to Duster's house, and we have to deliver the item we found. Oh, that was faster than expected. Okay, let's have a look-see. I don't remember what voice I used for Wess. Is this? What? This luster, this texture, this delicate, profound, and shiny quality. This is the legendary noble spittoon passed down from generation to generation in Osho. Osohe? Osohe? Oshu? I don't know how to pronounce it, Mom. You found it! My judgment was correct after all. Duster, you're exceptionally stupider than I thought! Exclamation point. He is McTriggered. You call yourself a thief and yet you can't even tell what it is you need to steal. This is a very real, like, parent-child interaction. I don't know if you've ever had this interaction where you're, like, working with your dad or your mom, and because they are the way they are, they don't know how to explain things well, and so they get frustrated and they're just, like, screaming at you or being like, well, why can't you figure this out, everything. And you're just sitting there just like, I was just trying to help. And you're like, maybe you're not crying. While you're trying to figure out both what you were supposed to do and why they're so unable to handle their own emotions well. But anyway, Duster, your first job was an utter failure, but there's no time to be calling you a moron. I'll come with you this time. We're heading to Osohe Castle at once. Let's hurry up to the room the spittoon was in. Our dad is coming with us. I think this hasn't recharged yet. Yeah, it's empty. We're gonna grab one more Thunder Bomb, I think. I think that will improve the quality of our life if we do that. Actually, let's see what is Buster's inventory. We probably need some more healing items, honestly. I theoretically could also, like, make Duster grind a little bit more, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for that. Mother 3, as I've said many times, is not, like, especially hard, but it's not really until later in the game where, like, you can do a lot of really techie stuff to, like, just kind of face roll through it. Give me this. Give me this. I'm taking this. What is this? Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright. And I think there's an antidote over here, right? Yeah. Give me this. Alright. I guess I could comment on that. So, apparently a lot of the people in the village have not seen, I forgot he doesn't have his own inventory. Have not seen Duster too much over the course of the past few years. And it's implied that's because Duster is going through a very rigorous thief training. Huh? What's that odd sound? Oh, wrong voice. In my head, Wess kind of sounds like Solid Snake a little bit. I don't know, I find Duster and Wess's relationship very fascinating. I think it's because it's just like, I don't know, having your dad also be like your master at your profession is like kind of freaky deaky and not particularly fun to experience. I'm very glad I'm not like in the same line of work as my dad, or underseen by him. Even though I am very fond of my dad. It's just, I think when people are not, wow, I'm sure wounded up a bit. Or, oh shit, I read that completely wrong. I sure wound up in a bit of trouble. Some pig-looking guys just burst right into the castle. If you're going inside, do be careful. So I actually am going to go backwards real quick. I'm going to go pick up another Thunderbob. Like I said, I forgot I was going to do that. And then I think I need to get like 1 or 2 more food items as well. So I'm going to cook this nut I have and turn it into a cookie. There's a person over here who does it. Wrong person. Is it you? I think she cooks them, right? No, it's one more house over, my bad. There we go. There we go, thank you. Yeah, if you bring this lady nuts, she will turn them into cookies for you. This next area is a little bit, it's not super duper hard, but the enemies do actually like hit decently hard, so it's nice to have some healing already ready. Also, the sequence that you're going through is kind of long, which is also one of the issues. But like I was saying before, Duster and Wess kind of fascinate me, just entirely because, I don't know, it just kind of plays with my idea of like certain types of parent-child relations where sometimes when you have like a parent that just kind of like doesn't honestly have super good communication skills, or like they don't want to, what happens is you just kind of get measured by negation, right? And I've kind of talked about this a little bit before. When I say negation, it's basically like they basically just measure you as a person based off of like what you have failed to do according to their standards. So it's like you're measured based off of you're measured basically by like your failure to be exactly what they want, not like the substance of what you actually accomplished. And I think Duster is basically going through that a lot, where Duster objectively is like a very good and useful character, but Wess is always just like, well, you're not exactly the specific thing I wanted, so we are not gonna have a good time because you have personally failed by not doing exactly what I want. What is this? Oh, this is 15. Okay, so we're actually in a good place here. We have 2 Thunder Bombs, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're in a good place. Alright. So I don't mean to cut this tangent short, but we haven't accomplished too much, but I have talked for like 15 minutes. So we're gonna actually cut the recording here, and I promise the next part will be more productive. I just felt like yapping at y'all a little bit. So, in the meantime, in Ethan Bond Tween time, I'm Ethan Bonreal, and I'm out of here. Badoo.